Hi, hello gracious souls, and welcome to the channel that's specifically dedicated and made for your divinity. I give you a warm welcome into today's pick a card, which is going to be all about what wish is being granted to you. And I know that in the title I put like when, but actually then after some thought I decided that I will make the time period the same for each and every one of you. So this will be about a wish that's gonna be granted within the next days or weeks. So let's say up until 8, 9, maximum to 10 weeks, but from days to let's say 2 months from the point that you're watching, not from the one that I'm recording. This is a timeless reading. So whenever you're watching, this is where your wish is coming to you. And we have 8 piles for you today to choose from, which I am very happy and excited about because I have never before done 8 piles. And as you can see, it barely fits my camera in the screen, so I had to make it a bit tight and smaller. I mean, some cards, the corners are hidden. But anyways, I want to tell you that you can choose as many piles as you wish. This is why I did many of them, and they are a bit of shorter ones. They last something from 10 to maximum 20 minutes, so not usually like 30 or 40. And honestly, there are no limits to how many piles you can choose. And I also am a strong believer that only our mind can limit us when it comes to the number of blessings. So if only you believe that you can get all 8 of them, then you can watch all 8, and maybe there are some messages here and there that you need to pick up. And also, there's a very high chance and possibility that one wish is being granted to you right now, but you will feel called to come back to this video. And I would love to invite you to actually do come back after a month, 2 months, maybe even after a year, to find out what new wishes are being granted. Because as I said, it's a timeless reading. And is there anything that I wanted to mention? Yeah, also, the messages at times are not very specific, so please, I ask you kindly to have your mind open about this, and just, you will intuitively know what is being granted for you. So I'll give you an example. If you want to have a car within the next days and weeks, there's a very high chance that I will not tell you in the reading you're getting a car, but I will tell you that there's a physical thing coming your way, because it's a general reading and this will be so different for every single one of us. And also, these can be the simplest things, such as I want more peace, I want more free time, because my intention with this reading was not to give you only the big things that are coming, like, moving a house or getting a new partner, but also these are wishes that you say to yourself as you're going to go groceries. You're going to go groceries and your mind keeps repeating like, oh man, I really wish I had more free time. I really wish I didn't have to do this right now, but I had more freedom. And this is why the cards may indicate that you are actually getting more freedom and more free time. So please keep that in mind. And right now I'll be showing you all the crystals to help you in differentiating between the piles. One disclaimer that I have for all of you, my beautiful viewers, is please do not choose the prettiest crystal. I mean, you can, if your intuition is telling you to do this, then that's completely okay. But sometimes ask yourself like, okay, my wish is being granted. What pile is for me? And actually not the prettiest crystal will be for you, but another one may be calling you. But of course, trust yourself. I know that you will be sure as to which pile to pick for yourself. So for pile number 1 today, we have this piece of pyrite. The lighting is not the best right now, so you can't see it that much, but it's very shiny and glimmery, and I will put it here for our pile number 1. For pile number 2 today, we have this piece of blue calcite. For pile number 3, we have this flat, beautiful pink piece of agate. For pile number 4 today, we have green aventurine. Pile number 5 today is getting this fluorite tower. Pile number 6 is getting the green piece of fluorite. Pile number 7 has this beautiful one of Botswana agate. And pile number 8 will actually have 2 pieces because it's the same crystal, and it's carnelian. Okay, so right now you can take as much time as you need to pick. I will leave you a 60-second meditation in case you need some more time. I will put up the music and shut up myself. And if you're wondering about why the cards are different colors, it's only to make it more readable with, you know, the whole background that we have, and the lighting is not the best as I mentioned. Also, there is a little space for the cards, but don't worry, each of the piles will use both of these decks, so it's fair and square, let's say. Okay, so see you in your pile or piles if you choose to watch more than just one. And yeah, let's find out what wish is being granted to you. Hi, hello pile number 1 and welcome to your pile. This will be for all of you that chose the pyrite crystal that I will leave here so that we know in which one we are. And let's take a look at what the cards have to say about your wish. What wish is getting fulfilled? This is so exciting. So the first and at the center, okay, so we have the Devil. Then we have the 7 of Pentacles. And the 3 of Pentacles. Okay, so first thing that's coming to my mind, pile number 1, for those of you that have been really wishing for some more stability in terms of physical items, abundance, so that would be like, you know, home, money, or items that you need to do your work, to thrive. You're getting that because you chose the pyrite crystal, and pyrite can talk about money and gains. The second thing that is screaming at me from the very beginning is the Devil, and also its position in the center. So I feel like it may be connecting both to the 3 of Pentacles and the 7 of Pentacles. So for some of you, you have been having thoughts that are saying it's either I'm not good enough, I'm not worthy enough, I don't deserve this, I don't deserve this item or person or position, the place that I'm in, you know, I'm not pretty enough, my hair is that. I lack this, I lack expertise, I could never do this, people would never pay attention to me, would never listen to me, and so on and so forth. So we all have all these thoughts that are accompanying us in our lives, and I feel like for those of you that chose this pile, the wish that is finally getting fulfilled is that you're getting rid of this. And this will also be a very specific message, but for others of you also something that you're addicted to is moving away. So if you have been hoping to stop smoking, drink less, whether it's like alcohol or caffeine or, sugared soda and stuff like that, definitely something that you may have been addicted to mentally or physically, it's getting alleviated for you and it's getting away from your system. So the devil talks about being chained to something, and I feel like these chains are really connecting this card to the Three of Pentacles and the Seven of Pentacles. For some of you, it's like you will understand your worth when it comes to teamwork or when it comes to your skills. There is definitely a lot about your skills, pile number one, how great they are, how much you're deserving of good people around you, of like good teamwork. So this Three of Pentacles can talk that you're either getting very good work environment or school environment also for some project. You're getting great teamwork. It's coming to you. But I feel like, when you look at this pyrite crystal, it's just shining. It's shiny as heck. Maybe you can't see it that much on the camera, but especially with good light, it produces these sparkles in this shimmer. So I feel that it can represent you, especially with the Three of Pentacles, pile number one, that you're now manifesting a situation in which you will be able to shine, in which you will be the star, in which your skills, and this is very important, your skills will be acknowledged. You're manifesting something where you will show your expertise and you will show that you are the correct and good person to slide into this situation. And it will be both because of the devil. You will first of all understand that you are good, and because your inner understanding of your own self will change, it will reflect onto other people, and they will also notice how valuable your knowledge is and how skilled you are to do this thing that you're thinking about. With the Seven of Pentacles, what you're getting as your wish is the motivation to work hard and strive and push and not give up. You will definitely be blessed with these feelings that this is not the time to give up. This is the time to actually go into this, keep moving forward, because it's ultimately what's working out for you and you deserve to be rewarded. The Seven of Pentacles can also talk about that for others of you that feel like you don't want to work that hard anymore, but you want to enjoy the fruits of your labor. Then this is coming, because this man put all the work, and this bush or tree or whatever you see, it gave him these pentacles, this fruit, whatever that also is in your situation, and now he's able to take it and feel just fulfilled that he did that. So also what I want to bring your attention to, pile number one, is that no card in tarot ever falls without a reason. This is like the number one rule of tarot. If you ever want to read tarot for yourself, every single card falls out because there's a reason for it. And with the Seven of Pentacles, you're also really being called by this card to look at the progress that you've done so far and you've made. Look at everything that you have achieved. Even if some of you right now had the feeling, I haven't achieved anything in the last weeks or months or anything, look at your life as a whole. Look at it from a bigger perspective. Look at the last 5 years or 2 years, even 1 year, and look how far you have come. So this card is really calling you to acknowledge your hard work and acknowledge your efforts, how much you have done up until now. So in terms of hard work, you're either getting your efforts right now in something that you have been working for. I feel it would be like for the past weeks and months, like up until I feel 5 months, 6 last month. So either you're getting a reward for this, or you're getting a renewed sense of work. So if for some of you, the work has been your devil, this work environment has been what's been keeping you in kind of a lower vibrational state and in these thoughts of I'm not good enough or I can't achieve it, then this will be the wish that it's going away. And for others of you, if the chains have been related to you not feeling worthy of putting up this work and keeping it, then that will be your camp, let's say. I hope that made sense. Let's look at some oracle cards so that we have further messages. And for you, we have Liberator, freeing yourself and others from outmoded beliefs, releasing negative thought patterns. Okay, this is kind of what we've just been talking about, releasing negative thought patterns. This is, I feel, because of this card, it's like an extra confirmation. It's one of the biggest blessings for you in the next weeks and days. I said blessings, but now I'm actually thinking like, this is not a reading about blessing, it's about a wish. It's something that you really wanted. So whatever it is that you want to free yourself from, then this is coming your way. It's not the cards that really decide what it is. It's something that you yourself have been wishing for. And the next one is Judge, balancing justice and compassion, managing the fair distribution of power. How is that a wish? Maybe you've been wishing for justice and compassion in your work environment, or one that you can give to yourself. And about the Judge card, I feel like this could be a very specific message, but if it's about a wish that is coming into fulfillment, then for some of you, you have been maybe going through a legal process and the tides are being turned in your favor. So this is why it's a wish that's getting fulfilled. With the Liberator, I'm also feeling that the devil may have been present in this teamwork space. So in your school or work or even home environment. And you will be the one that will liberate the people from it, or it will happen automatically that your colleagues, friends, or family members will be liberated from these feelings. Next card that I have for you is, I don't know how to read that. It's a goddess that is giving you her energy in order for your wish to come true. It says blossoming. You are just getting started, so have patience with yourself and the process and do not give up. This talks like it's connected to the Seven of Pentacles, so I'm going to put this card here. And these goddess cards are extremely well explained in the book, so I will read you this message from the book. So I think her name is pronounced 𝗏𝗏𝗏, and the message from her for you is, in many ways, you are like a flower bud who is ripe and ready to open and grow. Don't try to rush this process as it's part of your beautiful path. Enjoy learning new knowledge and skills. Take your time to gather new ideas. Nurture your body with plenty of fresh air, sunshine, water, and healthful food. Soon enough, you'll get the unmistakable signal that it's time to put your learning into action. Spend time among flowers or work with flower essences and oils to support your growth process. The meanings of this card are slow down, have patience, get involved with gardening, use aromatherapy and or flower essences, keep the faith. Well, this will be also a very specific message for literally, I think, one of you or even half the person. With the Seven of Pentacles, because the guy found himself in like a garden or something of that sort, and this talks about blossomings. For some of you, that you will just have a beautiful garden, or you will be surrounded by nature, by trees, by flowers, and this is why your energy will go up. And with the message from 𝗏𝗏𝗏, you will be gained that patience not to give up and to keep still working at your projects, at your endeavors, and on the things that you want to bring into your life. And then for you, we have the card of remembrance. The frequency of remembrance supports our memory of everything that we have gone through as a soul and body, providing us with valuable information and tools to flow gracefully with and in this life. Okay. I'm really feeling like for you, pile number 1, you're getting a renewed sense of self, of your self-worth, because this also is saying that you will remember everything you have gone through as a soul in a body. And maybe some of you have been wishing, I want to feel better in my own skin. I want to feel capable. I want to feel that it's really my path. And this is why it's one of the wishes that is getting fulfilled for you. I don't know if this is like your energy that I'm picking up on, but I'm feeling like this message was not what you maybe have been hoping for. Like some of you maybe with the pyrite have been hoping to get physical abundance or to get something material and tangible. But I need to tell you, pile number 1, that this, what you're getting from these cards, first of all, it's the mindset that really counts. And if your mindset is correct, then abundance will flow more naturally to you. So if you get abundance or money or just whatever in the physical 3D reality first, and your mindset is not, let's say, up to date, your feelings and thoughts do not match, then you will soon lose that thing. This is why you first have to have the correct outlook on life, but most importantly on yourself, and then this will come. This is like the first message that I have for you. So I feel like with this, you're only on a good path. Besides, you chose the pyrite and then you got the pentacles. So definitely your situation is getting way, way more stable, and this devil energy is moving away from you. And the second message that I have for you, pile number 2, is that you are so welcome to choose more than one pile. So if you feel like this was not really what you have been hoping for, there are so many other piles for you to choose from, and definitely more than only one wish is getting fulfilled for you. But for this, for pile number 1, for those of you that chose the pyrite crystal, I will wrap it up here, and I feel like this is the wish that is getting fulfilled. So thank you so very much for watching. Maybe see you in another pile or see you in the next videos. Remember, always stay true to who you are, because you're amazing, you're glowy, you're shiny, and you always should be you. Thank you for your time dedicated here, and maybe we'll see each other again. Who knows? So until next time, and bye. Hi, hello pile number 2, and welcome to your pile. This is for all of you that chose the blue calcite crystal that I will put somewhere here so that we know in which one we are, when we scroll. And let's take a look at the cards. What wish is getting fulfilled for you? Very exciting. So the first one that we have is the Fool. Then we have the 8 of Cups. And 4 of Cups. Okay, I am very not surprised that we have 2 times the cup suit with the blue calcite, because it's blue. It can correspond to our emotions just like the suit of cups does. So definitely first wish that is being fulfilled for you, pile number 2, is that your emotional situation is changing for the better. You're walking away from something that has not been in I don't even want to say in alignment. Maybe it was in alignment, but I feel like its time has passed, its time has ended, and maybe it was fulfilling you one time, but now you're like this man and looking into the moon and wondering what's next. And with the Fool, you're getting a brand new beginning. So you're leaving something behind that's supposed to stay in the past, and you're beginning something new. You are also getting a renewed sense of feeling inspired, feeling ready. Oh, this is a great word. It's a very simple word, but it's very, very pertinent to your reading, is ready. You will feel ready, and you will feel like you just have it all, like you have what it takes, and you are prepared to start a new adventure. You're getting the feelings of courage, of like natural interest in the world. You will be feeling drawn to many places or people or ideas, way of being or expressing yourself. And I feel like thanks to this, you will be having more time to finally focus on the thing that you really want to be doing, that you want to be pursuing as a goal, as an endeavor. I'm really getting the sense that for you, this time that is upcoming in these next days and weeks is very, very peaceful. You will have the peace of mind and the correct emotional state to focus. I wanted to say on something, but just focus in general, to be present, to be here and now, and feel content and happy with where you are. So yeah, I feel like whether you want to start something as in moving to another place or going on a trip or a journey or starting a project, an endeavor, maybe for some of you it's like starting a new online career or even a channel, new studies, or a new relationship with a certain person, then this wish is coming true. You will be able in the next period to start this, and it will make you feel fulfilled. I am also getting the sense that feelings of boredom are finally leaving you, pile number 2, and this discontentment. Maybe you have been feeling like there was nothing going on. You've been kind of stuck in the same rut, and every day has been looking the same. Nothing has been really changing. And right now, this is why you're getting all these renewed sense of self, new feelings of adventure, because your outer reality, I feel like, will be shifting. You know, whether small or big, the changes will be, something definitely is getting changed. And let's look at your oracle cards. So we have for you Rescuer. And it says, provides strength and support to others in crisis, acts out of love with no expectation of reward. Very interesting. I need to understand how that is a wish fulfilled. I think I want to look also at the shadow attribute. So it says, assumes that the rescued will reciprocate, keeps the rescued one needy. So maybe for some of you, the strength and support of others is what you have been hoping for and not really getting it. And you've been feeling like you need to give something back to your so-called rescuer. And I feel like Spirit is saying that with especially the Four of Cups, you won't be feeling that way anymore. You will understand that this cup that is floating, this is your own cup, and it's the only one that needs to be filled. And if someone decides to fill your cup, like, what can you do? They made the conscious decision with their free will to give that thing to you, to give their time, energy, and effort. And it doesn't mean that you owe them anything, because it's not like you made them do it. You know, they always have free will. So please remember that, pile number 2. And with Rescuer also, I feel like from this boring, mundane situation, or from the one that you're not feeling like you thrive anymore, you're being rescued kind of from that. Even though rescue doesn't sound the best, it sounds like you're just, this fragile wallflower and you need to be rescued. I just feel like this is the energetic support that you're getting, but you're really rescuing yourself all the time in your life. And then we have for you, student, humility and devotion to knowledge, openness to lifelong learning. Okay, and shadow attributes are arrogance in the pursuit of destructive knowledge, unwillingness to translate knowledge into action. So I feel like for those of you that chose this pile, definitely your knowledge is being put into action, and this is the wish that you have been hoping for. Like, things you have learned, you will finally know how to use them in real life for your own benefit. And with the student, I'm really feeling like for some of you, the new beginning with the Fool is actually, these are new studies, whether these are studies at a university, but maybe it's just an online course. You have been hoping to get enrolled in, like, I don't know, you want to learn about witchcraft or about bioenergetics or about renewable sources of energy. For some of you, about gardening. For others of you, like there are tons of possibilities, and if we sit here for 10 hours, I will still not name them all. But for some reason, Spirit is giving me the message that for some of you, it may be connected to meditation with the Four of Cups, and you're getting enthralled in like a more spiritual course. And maybe you will start working with a coach. And if you've been like wondering if this will give you good results, I feel like Spirit is really encouraging you to go for this course, for these studies, and to start that. Then 2 other cards that I have for you are Perception. And it says, the frequency of perception supports our natural curiosity. Yes, I knew that you are getting a renewed sense of curiosity and interest for the world. Like, your life will not be boring anymore, pile number 2. Life will definitely not be boring. So, our natural curiosity, moving us beyond our comfort zone to find the edges of what we perceive as real and to take a good, hard, deep look at it. I feel like I want to read that one from the book because I'm getting the sense that this message is way more complex than I am making it to be. So I see that this card talks about having passion in life. So I feel that you're really getting this blazed passion for something. Maybe it is for studying something. Maybe because of the student, you're not actually studying and starting any studies or a course, but you just want to get into a certain topic, like find out as much as you can about it on the internet so that you can later translate this knowledge into action and you can start some projects or creative endeavors. And there is a set of questions to ask yourself with this card, and I will read them for you. So they are: take a moment to go inside yourself. What are you really passionate about? Do you love what you do in your daily life? Are your heart and soul engaged? How can you bring more passion into your life? How can you make sure that you don't miss the treasure of insights that lies beneath it? I'm getting the message from at least one of you, but I will continue reading. It says, make time for daily contemplation to check in with yourself and your passions. Okay, so the message that I got intuitively and energetically, some of you got really freaked out by these questions and you feel like, yeah, exactly. I don't know what my passions are. I don't know what I want. I actually feel like what I do on a daily basis is not in the greatest alignment with me. It's not what my soul really wants. And please, if you're that person that just now freaked out, because my heart literally skipped a beat as I was reading these questions, I felt like this sense of, I don't know what I'm doing and I don't know if this is good for me. It was something like, I need help. Maybe this is why you're getting the rescuer card. Then please, for you, the message is that you're gonna be rescuing yourself from the situation in the next days and weeks. And believe me, pile number 2, that even if you don't see this right now, this renewed sense of passion is coming into your life. This is like the Fool represents new beginnings in everything, in emotional states, in real life, in adventures, in trips, in your relationships, everything. So literally, if before this reading or during the pile meditation or in the last week or last weekend you have been thinking about a wish that is related to feeling something renewed, a renewed sense of something or starting something new, then this is what is happening for you. So please fit the message to your situation. You're getting that. You're getting this new hope, I could even say. And the last question, sorry, my tongue is just not working and probably not synchronized with my brain. So the last card that I have for you is Ain, and it says leap of faith. Oh my God. I am so sorry for screaming into the microphone, but literally the Fool card itself says take a leap of faith, and then you get this card. I mean, tarot is just so mind-blowing at moments. It says take a risk and put your heart's true desire into action. Oh my god, this is so beautiful, pile number 2. Like, literally, screw everything that I have been talking about if it hasn't been resonating. With Ain and Leap of Faith, I feel like your wish that is getting fulfilled can be freaking anything. Like, whatever you felt like is actually too risky, or it makes no sense, or people will not understand you, or it has the power, like it has the chance to flop, just disregard all of that, Spirit is saying right now, because oh my god, I am so happy for you, pile number 2. In this particular moment, as you are watching this video, please be grateful for this present moment and for the days and weeks and just moments, seconds, minutes to come, because I feel like they are incredible for you. They are incredible. You're blossoming and you're blooming something beautiful into the world, whether it is inside of yourself, like new emotions, or whether it is something that will go outward into the world. I am just beyond words happy for you, because with the 8 of Cups, I feel like there have been some difficulties for you, but they are, you're changing course. You're like on this boat and you're deciding that the direction that you've been going into is... It doesn't mean that you wasted time also. You did not waste time by doing anything that right now you feel like is not it. You know what I'm saying? You did not waste any time. You learned from it. You gained experience. You gained knowledge and understanding. And now this is why we have the Student card. All this knowledge that you have gathered is being put into action, into this next step of yours. So, wow. I am speechless, honestly. I think this is how I'll actually wrap up the reading, so that you leave the video with these great emotions. And also you can watch any of the other piles that you would like to. I am very happy that you chose to be with me here today, because we've got this beautiful blessing and message for you. And yeah, pile number 2, the only thing that I ask you is to always stay true to who you are. Just be yourself, do things that feel good, that, do not go against your beliefs and your convictions. And if you stay true to that compass of your inner world, you're always going to find the best results, and you're always going to find an exit even out of the darkest places. So stay true to who you are, and maybe we'll see each other again. Who knows? So until next time, and bye. Hi, hello, pile number 3, and welcome to your pile. This is for all of you that chose this piece of agate. And I will put it here so that we know in which reading we are. And let's take a look at your cards. What wish is getting fulfilled for you? Very exciting. We have the 10 of Cups. Oh my god, the card, like ultimate card of happiness. 4 of Pentacles. And Ace of Cups. Okay, very first thing that I have to say, pile number 3, you will not let money or physical items and possessions anymore dictate the feeling of and the state of your happiness, okay? You are on a journey right now to find other sources of happiness, such as, and we will kind of have to, get a bit wooey, like, how do I say this? We will have to be a bit sugar-coaty for a moment, but you will find so many new ways to bring about happiness. Like literally all these streams that you see from this cup, it'll be self-love, it will be love to other people, or even like love to environment and the animals. It will be wow, what else can it be actually? Like your job that is fulfilling your path that is fulfilling you, the things that you're doing daily, a great meal or enough sleep. I really feel like for you, pile number 3, your emotional state is changing for so much better, like for the better. I mean, the Ace always symbolizes new beginnings, so I feel like for you it'll be a renewed sense of emotional fulfillment. And this is interesting, a similar thing was when my tongue is twisting, in one of the other piles. So if you're coming from that pile, then hi, I see you. And with the 4 of Pentacles, money will not be that much of a problem anymore, pile number 3. And I am not here to promise you $1 million that's coming tomorrow. Of course, there can be abundance that is coming your way, but what I mean with money will not be a problem is it will change in your mind. Okay? It will change in your mind, and even if you have little, I think you will be letting go of paying attention to it. It will just make no difference. You will realize that for some of you, it's having your beautiful partner. For others of you, you have a beautiful home. For others of you, you cook great and you eat these great meals. For also others of you, you have great friends, or you study things that make you happy. You know what I mean? It's like these feelings of there is not enough that I have, there is not enough for me, are being let go of, and you're changing your perspective when it comes to money and physical items and how much happiness they can actually bring to you. Because yeah, they can accelerate your happiness, but they do not generate it. And I feel like most of you you already understand it, but it's very easy in life to just get lost in this thick fog, especially in our consumeristic and capitalistic society today, and feel like you do need, I don't know, the new Nikes for your Instagram posts, or your new freaking bag that has to match all your clothes. For others of you, it's a great concern, so I don't want to make it sound like you're being whiny. I know that for some of my viewers, it will be that the situation is actually, how do I put this? It's unsure and unsafe, can feel unsafe because you actually feel like there is not enough on your bank account. Like maybe you are worried if you will even be able to pay for your rent or for your food. And that is a very, very real concern. But pile number 3, Spirit is really saying that your cup is getting fulfilled in the next days, and the truth is that you can never know how it's getting fulfilled. Maybe you will lack the actual fund on the bank account, and please don't take this reading as it's saying that you will be lacking. Okay, no, this can be talking about lack mentality. But there are so many messages that I don't even know what to start with. I want to say, pile number 3, that your wishes can be fulfilled in so many ways. Like there can come someone in the actual days and weeks. If you don't have a partner yet, there is such a great possibility that you will meet this person and they will take care of you. They will be the provider. You know, even if it makes you feel guilty, or if it makes you feel not good enough, maybe this will be the lesson. So it's only an example. Remember, there are so many ways to get your dreams fulfilled. And with the 10 of Cups and Ace of Cups, oh my dear Lord, I feel like if only you could be me right now and understand how much greatness is coming your way in this next period. Literally, ultimate happiness card. And also what I want to say when I said that you may meet your partner, blah, 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 I felt that some of you went like, yeah, finally, because 10 of Cups is also the card of family fulfillment and having a family. So if you have been wondering if you will find a partner, your another half, or if you can start a family together, have a baby, maybe get married, then all of these cards are saying yes. Actually, now that I also talked about marriage, for some of you, maybe you want to have this great marriage or this great baby shower or a family gathering, but you feel like there is not enough funds lacking. Spirit is saying that you need to actually ask Spirit for help. I feel like in this reading, in the pile number 3, Spirit came as this dove and is making itself visible to tell you, pile number 3, that you can ask it for help. And now, a few days ago, I had a conversation with a guy about prayers. And he doesn't believe in prayer. And this conversation with him made me understand that some people, I'm talking from my own experience from my country, so I'm not trying to generalize, but I've seen this happen. they get down on their knees and they talk to God and they ask, please God, make my unhealthy grandma live longer. Or they say, please God, make this go away. And they either ask about things, that are not so easy to fulfill, or they ask, but they never take any action. They say, please God, make this go away. Let's say they ask for their pain to be dealt with, their family pain, but they still are stuck in the negative family patterns and they never move away from them. So this is not a shame on these people. Also in this reading, I'm feeling like this may have been seemed a bit negative, but what I mean, how is it pertinent for you, pile number 3, that maybe some of you do not also believe in prayer, or you think prayer can only be religious, or and I would like to really apologize if I said something that struck you. I'm really, my energy lowered right now. And I don't know if this is my own limiting beliefs getting, in the way and saying that I should have just shut up. Because this is basically what my mind is saying right now, that I should have just shut up. If I hurt you with any words of mine, I am deeply, deeply sorry, pile number 3, and I apologize. My point that I was trying to make is that Spirit doesn't want you to think that way of a prayer, but also doesn't want you to pray passively. But this dove in the form of Spirit is here to tell you that if you pray with an intention and you say, Spirit, I intend for this to happen. This is my intention. It will happen. And please make it happen for me more easily. But I will also do what it takes to make that happen. You will encounter the most beautiful ways for it to be fulfilled. Believe me, pile number 3, I've seen it happen in my life over and over again. If you're really ready for this intention and you ask the higher powers that you believe in, whatever it is that you believe in, you will be taken care of and you will be supported along your way. I promise that to you. I promise that to you. So if there has been any worry with this Four of Pentacles, whether you do put this intention in prayer or not, I feel like it's getting alleviated. But if you do this, the intention work, I feel like it can only be more powerful and come to you even at a faster pace. So let's get into your oracle cards right now to see more messages. And we have Thief. Light attribute sheds light on the potential wealth within you that can never be stolen. Oh, wow. So I feel like, is this a hair? I'm so sorry. I feel like this is very much connected to the Four of Pentacles, and this will also be laying here. So next to this card, I am not surprised. Some of you from pile number 3, you don't even know that you're freaking sleeping on wealth, okay? You literally are sleeping on money. You have so much wealth inside of you, so much knowledge or expertise or skill or opinions that are very unique. Like there is something that you can do and you're sleeping on that money. It's like within the Four of Pentacles, you feel like you see this person that is standing on the coins and does not want to let go. And I'm sorry for calling you out, pile number 3, but I kind of feel like this is you. You feel like you need to step on the coins that you have right now and not let go of it because you can't see new ones coming your way, but they are in you. They are in you, pile number 3. And so the wish that is getting fulfilled, I feel like you're finally, in the next days and weeks, you'll be seeing that. Light will be shed on how much worth is within you and how much you're not seeing in this particular moment. And maybe this reading is also something that helps you understand. So yeah, and with the stealing money, creative ideas, affection, or other powers you think you lack, yeah, exactly. So this is not what you're gonna be doing. I'm reading the shadow attribute to get a fuller picture, but I feel like you will also be understanding in the next days and weeks that you don't lack anything. You just, wow. You're overflowing with ideas. You're overflowing, especially with what your overflowing spirit is saying. It's love and compassion. And for some of you, you feel like it's been a curse or it's been making you feel too much, but it's such a blessing of yours, pile number 3, and this is how you will get to that physical wealth that will show in your 3D, is thanks to your compassion and your love and your understanding and the fact that you deeply feel. And the next card that we have for you, I hate this word, but let's say what it says. Light attribute, I'm sorry, I'm not going to read that. I really hate that word. Accentuates the challenge of surviving without negotiating the power of your spirit. Okay, I really understand that. So, I don't want to look at that word. I'm going to put it that way so we have a harder time to read it. But what it basically says, like, I don't want to shame also any people. Like, if there are... It's hard for me to imagine that a prostitute would watch a tarot reading, but if you're here, this is not a shame for you. But what prostitutes do, they use their own body to make money. And I feel like with you, pile number 3, it's like you need to finally use what's within you to make money. You have like everything that you would need right now to create physical abundance. And I'm actually very sorry because this reading turned into a lecture, and it was supposed to be what a wish is getting fulfilled for you. So all that you have, like I told you sleep on money. You are literally made of money. Whether you want to use your physical body or not, it's no shame. You decide what you want to do with yourself. But I feel like the money laying is within your spirit, within your soul, and within your mind, most of all, within your creativity. So it's getting revealed to you how you will do this in the next days and weeks. And this is maybe what you've been wishing for, like, oh, please show me a way. And this way is being shown. I'm sorry if this was not clear. The next card I have for you is Green Tara. Start delegating. Ask others, including me, to help you instead of trying to do everything by yourself. And this is what I meant. By the way, I do not look at the cards before reading them, so I did not know that this would come up. So it's interesting that it comes up. But this is why I said that you don't need to have everything figured out, because maybe you will meet a person who will provide for you. Like, for you, pile number 3, and with the 4 of Pentacles, I feel like you really feel you need to do everything by yourself. You need to have everything figured out. You need to have a business yourself. You need to be your own accountant. You need to make all the calls and emails. You need to be the housewife, or you need to be maybe even the husband. You need to be the mother or father of your children if you have any of yourself, and so on and so on and so on. I feel like you need to do everything in your own mind. This is how you perceive yourself. And with like the wish that is being fulfilled is you're getting help, first of all, but you're also like you're in your mind, it's changing. And this is what's the most important. And I will always preach this on my channel, that even if you get the person to help you, but you're not in the correct mindset, you will just push them away. So the biggest blessing coming to you, and I feel like your wish, maybe it's something you have been asking for, is your perception is being changed when it comes to yourself and how many things you should be doing. Because yes, you're capable of all of that, but you don't have to prove anyone, especially to yourself, that you are capable. And I feel like you're so much surrounded by loving, helpful energy. If you want pile number 3, I'm really encouraging you right now to find some maybe shamanic meditations on YouTube on meeting your spirit guides. There's one that I really love. It's about meeting your spirit guides and the guide gives you a message. I really love that, so I will put that meditation in the description box down below for you. But look for meditations on how to meet your spirit guides, your angels, or how to receive intuitive messages from the spiritual realms, because you're so surrounded. Look at that. You've got the dove. So a bird, especially the dove, may be a symbol, like a sign for you within the next days and weeks. And then you also got this goddess that wants to help you, because it says, ask others, including me. So she is listening to your prayers and to your intentions right now, pile number 3. And the last card that I have for you is realization. The frequency of realization supports the internal process of becoming aware of our heart-centered truth, as well as the external process of becoming our highest expression in this world. And wow, I almost burned my card with the candle. Like I said, you're realizing something on a way, way deeper level than you may even notice right now. I'm sorry, I have to read the card again. You will become aware of your heart-centered truth, and you will become the highest expression of yourself. Wow, this is beautiful. This is why you will be realizing that your bank account or your 3D does not reflect your state and your actual wealth, because the wealth is within you. And the greatest wish I feel like that you're understanding is getting to know, I feel like the greatest wish that is getting fulfilled is getting to know your own worth. And from that point, if you realize that internally, it will be a matter of only time until it starts showing and reflecting and being mirrored in your physical reality, pile number 3. So yeah, this is how I'm gonna wrap up the reading. I am very, very thankful for you that you decided to stay and watch and dedicate your early precious time to be here with me. I am very sorry if I gave some messages that, I don't know, I feel like I might have said something wrong. So really, if I hurt you in any way, shape, or form, I very deeply apologize. My intention with these readings is to make you feel empowered and make you feel like you can do it all, because that's the reality. You really can. It's not made for special people. You can bring your goals. This is why you even have them in the first place. Like, understand that if this was too much for you, you would not even dream about this. I don't dream about being the next Elon Musk, or I don't dream about creating a what do you call it? Space rocket, because I don't wish that, and it's probably a bit out of my capabilities. But I do dream about, I don't know, having a house in the mountains. And why do I dream about this? Because it's possible for me. And this is the same thing with your dreams, pile number 3. If you're able to even imagine them, it means that they are here for you to be experienced. So remember, you got the ultimate card of happiness and emotional fulfillment, also within family. So yes, thank you so very, very, very much for watching. Always stay true to who you are. If you want, you can watch any of the piles that you would like from this reading, and maybe we'll see each other again, who knows. So until next time, and bye. Hi, hello pile number 4s, and welcome to your pile. This is for all of you that chose the green aventurine that I will put here so that we know in which one we are in case we scroll and get lost. So let's take a look at your cards. What wish is getting fulfilled for you? Very, very exciting. And we have for you the Fool. Very interesting. In the same position, one other reading had the Fool. If you're the same person, then hi. Then we have the Magician. Already very beautiful energy. And 9 of Pentacles. Oh my dear Lord. Wow. First thing that I have to say, if some of you have been hoping for physical abundance, mostly in terms of money, I feel like this is your confirmation that it can happen. You can get some windfall your way, or, the extra cash that you will be needing for something, because I don't think the Green Adventuring talks about that. It mostly talks about the connection to the heart chakra, but it has the green color of cash. And then we have Nine of Pentacles, which is basically the wealth card. And I just saw 111, so 3 times, how do I say that? 111 on the camera clock. And we also have the card number 1, which is the Magician. And I love that we have the Fool with the Magician. So basically what wish is coming to fulfillment for you, pile number 4, is that you will have all the resources and all the knowledge, expertise, and skills that you need to start this new adventure, project, or endeavor. Okay, there is definitely energy of something new, of taking the leap of faith, of you going on an adventure, on a trip, or of starting an online career, business, starting new studies. There is just something being started, and the Magician is blessing you with everything you could need for fulfilling that dream. And with the Nine of Pentacles, I feel like the situation for you will be stable. It will not be shaky. You will not have to worry about having enough money, about having enough even time, about enough dedication. It's like, yeah, you will feel very, very stable. And honestly, I don't even know what more to say. I could end the reading here. Just, you've got an amazing confirmation that this thing that you've been wanting to start, do it. You will be blessed with everything on your way. Just please don't be agitated. Don't be like, where is, because the Magician has everything. He or she, they have the sword, they have the pentacle, they have the cup, and they have the wand. So if you happen to be, let's say, 1 week from the reading, you will be having 3 of those, but you will be missing the wand, or you'll be missing the cup. Whatever that will be for you, these are only, I use them metaphorically as archetypes. Please don't be agitated and like, oh, where is it? Where is my pentacle? Where's my pentacle? I really need it right now, because it will all come in due time. But the Magician is, the fullest confirmation that it will happen eventually for you. And, the time frame we already mentioned in the intro, it will be the next days and weeks. And with the Nine of Pentacles, beautiful, like one of my favorite cards of tarot. Just wealth, stability, and you independently becoming this person who has that. So let's actually take a look at your oracle cards, because the tarot is just like, you're getting what you wanted and there is no other way around it. So we have for you Femme Fatale. Highlights the erotic energy of the feminine, opens your heart when your dependency is rejected, and inappropriate use of sensuality, attachment to money, and power. How is that a wish fulfilled, Spirit? How is that a wish fulfilled? I feel like some of you actually may be opening your heart right now to more feminine energy or to more sensual, erotic energy. So if also one of your wishes was to have just better sexual life or sexual feelings, like a boost of your sexual energy, because this is the energy that we also use for creation of different projects and endeavors. It's not only used for sexual intercourse. So whether you want it for creation or for actually, spicing up your sexual life, this is definitely what's coming your way. And I feel like with this card, you will be more connected to the feminine energy. So whether you are male, female, however you would identify yourself, you will be flowing way more. And because of that flow, I feel like you will find yourself better suited in this new situation that will be starting with the Fool. If it's about starting a relationship, then you will also you'll be flowing in that environment, whether relationship, new work, new job, new studies, and so on and so forth. And then the next card is the Lover. Oh my my God, some of you have been really wishing to get freaky in the sheets, and you're getting that. So light attributes: great passion and devotion, unbridled appreciation of someone or something, obsessive passion that harms others. By the way, I'm only reading the shadow attributes to get the more fuller picture, but this is definitely not what you're getting, okay? So yeah, wow. For some of you, a new relationship really is on the horizon, and I feel like if this is a message for you, if this is, how do you say that? Relatable? No. Resonating. If this is resonating, then with this partner, you will be able to have it all. Pile number 4, okay? You will both be the magicians, and I feel like you will maybe even be able to start something creative together and bring this abundance. This is the 9 of Pentacles, not the 10, but all the Pentacles are very stable and tangible, so they can also talk about a stable home environment. So yeah, that's great. And if it's not about a partner, if you're single, let's say, and you want to stay single, which is also amazing, then it just means that you will fall in love with life again. Your wish that is being fulfilled is that this new chapter will make you feel love for life, for yourself. So we're getting the energy of excitement, of passion, of fulfillment. And I'm really, just feeling lots of this red for you. And by the way, if you look at these cards, we have red with black and black with red. And I feel like this is these are the colors that are representing you right now. So if you identify yourself as a female, you may actually even want to experience with black clothes and let's say red lipstick or just red and black in order to feel more, sexually enticing and sensual. This is a specific message, but for you, I'm also getting in my mind the image of a snake, and a snake moves, very fluidly and smoothly. So I don't know why Spirit is asking me to say that to you, but if this has been resonating so far, you may also consider some hip movement, dancing. Like you can consider dancing and moving your hips, or just doing some hip exercises, because if you move your hips and if you circulate them, you will be moving all of that sexual energy. And again, whether you will want to use it to have sex or to create something, creative, a new endeavor. Wow, amazing. So let's look at 2 other cards. I don't actually know why I'm saying amazing, because it's just like what wish is getting fulfilled. So every freaking pile is exciting. But yeah. Then we have, oh my God, I don't know how to write her name. I will check that in a second. We have True Love, again, red color. I promise you that I do not read these cards before saying all this. It says the romantic strings in your heart have propelled the universe to deliver great love to you. So for those of you that have been wanting a relationship, it's coming. There is nothing you can do about it. So just be prepared. And also her name makes me, wow, if you look at her name before I read it correctly to you, the ending kind of can look like universe. If you look at that, it can kind of feel like universe, and with the G it can feel like genuine. So I'm feeling the love. Oh my God, pile number 4. First of all, it will be fulfilling when it comes to your sexuality, but it will be a true, genuine, passionate love. And I am just so happy for those of you that have been wishing for a partner and a relationship. And if you're in an established relationship, then it means that you with your current partner, you're getting into that level. Maybe you're accelerating things in some areas, and it's beautiful. And then we have for you synergy. Yes, of course we have synergy. You and your partner will be in great synergy. It says the frequency of synergies. I'm sorry, I will put it that way because otherwise I'm burning my card. The frequency of synergy supports our allowance and acceptance of not so obvious, never seen before combinations and unions that result in new ways of functioning, working, thinking, relating, loving, and being. It reminds us to embrace the unfamiliar so that new yet exciting co-creations can give birth to a new reality. Wow. Wow. So with the co-creation, it will either be you with your partner, and as I said, if you want to remain single, it will be a co-creation between you and the universe. So even if you are in a relationship, but you feel like these cards talk about more than just your love life. They can talk about the passion that you have in your relationship with the universe and with the co-creation that will occur within those boundaries, within this relationship. And it says also allowance of and acceptance of not so obvious, never seen before combinations. This is why I feel like, I'm so sorry you've been having no focus. I feel like this is so connected to the Fool card. Wow, so much new energy is coming your way, pile number 4. Your pile number 4. And you are pile number 4, and then you have 1 here and 1 there. And like I said, I saw for you 111. So with the Magician also, wow. In the next days and weeks, really your manifestation skills will be so heightened, so potent, like you're not even realizing. So there is one caution that I have for you. It always comes with the number 111. It means, yes, your manifestations are coming, but you need to be aware of what you're thinking. Please be aware of your thoughts. If you have any negative thoughts, then lovingly embrace them and then let them go. Be sure that you keep check within the realms of your mind, so that you don't, manifest anything that you wouldn't. But it's only like a caution, doesn't mean that it will happen. You don't have to be agitated. And I feel like at the same time, it's all that was there to mention, but I feel like I'm missing something. I want to talk more about this 9 of Pentacles, I feel like. So it can, because it's like sandwiched between the goddess. Oh, I was meant to read you her name. It's sandwiched between the goddess and the Lover card. And the 9 of Pentacles is about independently growing your wealth. So I feel honestly for you, pile number 4, that you're also falling in love with your own life, your own style, your own way of doing things and being, even if even if you kind of change your way of being compared to, let's say, last week's, if you change your clothing style or your hair or your way of expressing yourself, I feel like you will be falling in love with your own being, which is beautiful. And about the name of this goddess, you read it, Guinevere. Okay, it's Guinevere. And the various messages that she has for you, and I'm reading that from the book, by the way. It says, your soulmate relationship has arrived or is soon arriving. 2, there is renewed passion in an existing relationship. 3, you're a very romantic person. And 4, your romantic needs are not being met and you must take steps to alleviate this. So yeah, your romantic expectations will be met in the next periods. Also your sexual, expectations. Again, whether alone or with someone else. I know I'm repeating myself with this, but I really want to give messages to all of you, because we don't only seek fulfillment and also sexual fulfillment by being in a relationship or having a partner. We can cultivate even sacred sexuality on our own, and it's beautiful. So, have I talked about everything? I feel, yeah, and especially that you chose this green aventurine, which is the heart of the crystal of the heart chakra, I feel like this is why also you're getting all this red and all this true love and lover cards, because your heart chakra is opening, or is being like your energy, the energy of the heart chakra is accelerated. It's vibrating at a faster frequency. So you can also consider listening to some heart chakra meditations, these binaural beats and frequencies. So yeah, very excited to see that wish of yours being fulfilled by number 4. Remember that you can watch any other piles that you wish to watch, and thank you for your time and dedication today. Remember to always stay true to who you are and be authentic. So yeah, maybe we'll see each other again, and until next time, bye-bye. Hi, hello pile number 5s, and welcome to your pile. This is for all of you that chose the fluorite tower that I'm going to leave here so that we know in which one we are. And let's take a look at your cards. What wish is getting fulfilled for you? Very exciting. So at the very center, I'm not going to read reversals. Maybe I just put them in like the wrong position. So we have the Chariot. There we have, I just put them in the wrong position. There we have the Magician. And we have the Queen of Swords. Okay. So because we have the Chariot in the middle, pile number 5, I feel like there is definitely some acceleration and faster movement in your life. And because this video is about wish being fulfilled, so this is definitely connected to something that you've been wishing for. And I am not really getting any specific messages, so we will have to look at oracle cards later on. But Spirit is asking me to tell you that you will be more in control, definitely, because we have the combination of Magician and the Chariot. So whatever your situation is relating to, you will be more in control finally. Maybe it actually did feel for you like things went a bit haphazardly. You did not really know what's gonna happen, and you felt a bit, just left out of control. Like you had to let things loose and let things just do themselves, kind of. I'm also hearing for some of it's like let things faster. And right now it is changing for you. You're going to be the one that's the charioteer. And that's not a very specific message. With the Magician, it's also very vague because it just basically means that whatever wish you've been having can be fulfilled, because the Magician can manifest everything. As you can see, they have the cup, the sword, the pentacle, and the wand. So every single one of the representatives of the tarot suits. And with the Queen of Swords, there is some communication going on. So if you've been wondering, like your wish has been related to communicating to someone, to an audience, just to other people, getting your message clearly, I feel like this can happen for you, that you will be able to put your thoughts into correct words. You will know what to say in this situation that we're talking about. And also, Spirit is really saying that you will not be afraid. Maybe finally, or maybe for some of you, you're just like that. So it's great, but you will not be scared to speak your truth and stay true to your convictions while you are, pouring the thoughts through your throat chakra. But yeah, since the message is really vague, let's look at your oracle cards. So we have the Teacher, and I will read to you both attributes, but please keep in mind that you're not manifesting the shadow attribute, okay? I'm just reading it to get the fuller picture. So it says ability to communicate knowledge. Okay. I promise you that I do not look at the cards before, so I didn't know, but this is very related to the Queen of Swords. Ability to communicate knowledge, experience, skill, or wisdom. Shadow attributes, manipulating or abusing students, teaching negative traits, and destructive skills. Okay, so the shadow attribute I feel like may be connected to the Chariot. Some of you may have felt abused or manipulated, and this is why the wish that's getting fulfilled, it's that the tides are turning in your favor, and you will be, like I said, in control. And with the Teacher, maybe some of you actually want to be teachers, or you want to find a job that's related to the communication area. We want to be a public speaker or a teacher. What else can it be, Spirit? Like have a podcast on the internet, on the radio, stuff like that. But also remember that what I did not mention can also happen for you, because I'm not that knowledgeable when it comes to this. I'm not gonna lie. And I feel like when it comes to this particular wish for you, you will be really recognized for your experience, like it all says, skill and wisdom and knowledge, because it's not even about communication, pile number 5. You will just be able to pour what you know into this, what do I call it? Project? I don't know what that is for you, encounter, endeavor. But you will be recognized for your skill. I'm sorry, I forgot what I was saying. Oh yeah, that it's not just about communication. If you want to create a poster, that will spread a certain message around, or a billboard, or a video even, like whatever can express a message, even if it's in the visual form, I feel like you're gonna be so good at it. Yeah, you're definitely manifesting something of that sort, and it's gonna be freaking good. And then we have for you shape shifter, light attributes, skill at navigating through different levels of consciousness, ability to see the potential in everything. Wow, that's a great one. And the shadow attribute of that one is projecting any image that serves your personal agenda in the moment. Okay, how is that a wish fulfilled? I am honestly feeling like this is very much connected to the Chariot card that we have. And that you will be able to, like, as the charioteer, shape shift through everything and slide through everything. So I feel like, yes, of course, the message is pretty vague, but the situation that you've been wishing for is getting just easier for you. And maybe some new ways of thinking are being presented to you right now. Like in the last even days or the future days, it will happen very, very soon. I feel like this one, the seeing potential in everything. Your pile is really different than the rest of the piles. Let's look at further cards. So we have a goddess, Ishtar, boundaries, and this goddess, her energy will be helping you to fulfill your wish, and also she's pointing to what wish is being fulfilled. So it says, love yourself enough to say no to others' demands on your time and energy. Okay, so definitely this control is really coming strongly with the Chariot in the middle. You will be gaining more control of your situation, your surroundings, and your life. Of course, that doesn't mean manipulating people and literally controlling them. But I feel like, you will feel like they can't control you anymore. Or if you've always felt like that, then your boundaries are only getting stronger. And it's interesting. I felt intuitively to put this card, I don't know why here, but I felt like putting it here. And now I see that it's next to the Queen of Swords. So actually the Queen of Swords is someone who has very strong boundaries, and she's not afraid to communicate them, in her best interest. So she doesn't really care if people are gonna think that she's being mean, because deep in her heart, she's not. She's doing it in the highest good of all. If your boundaries are strong, people can feel inspired by you, people can learn from you. So she's not being mean, But of course, there will always, out of 7 billion people, there will be some individuals that will feel like she's not respectful, but she doesn't let that get into her head. And I feel like it's very pertinent to you. And one of the last cards is Emergence, which says, the frequency of emergence invites us to approach our reality with a childlike attitude of innocence and wonderment, and to watch and celebrate the beauty that unfolds from that place. And actually 2 of these fell for you, so I feel very called to read the next one. And the other one is Tantric Journey. The frequency of Tantric Journey helps us to unlock the hidden knowledge and wisdom that we intrinsically hold about how to reach a state of wholeness and completion through our sensual experiences with ourselves and with another. Interesting. So if you've been interested in Tantra or just sacred sexuality, maybe this is what's also coming for some of you. But I'm really being called to this hidden knowledge and wisdom. There is definitely something that you're learning, pile number 5. Especially that you got the teacher card. There is some knowledge presented to you. And I don't know, maybe some of you, I feel like... Spirit is giving me a really weird message that may be literally for none of you. But if you've been interested in like Akashic records, I feel like, which is interesting because I don't know almost anything about it, or just retrieving information from deep meditation, then you're being called to do that. But with the Emergence and Ishtar, your reading is so weird. So I'm gonna just read both of them from the book for you, so that you get a better explanation than the one that I gave you. Okay, so the message from this goddess is, a sincere desire to give of service is wonderful. However, there's a distinction between giving of yourself and giving up yourself. If you feel tired, guilty, or resentful while helping others, then you're not truly helping them, are you? You're injecting poisonous energies into the relationship, and then no one benefits. Step back and reassess the situation. As you respect your own boundaries, others will begin to recognize and respect them within you and within themselves as well. Now that's a healthy behavior to teach to others. Ooh, teach. This is why we have the teacher. Yeah, I feel like your boundaries, pile number 5, will just reflect onto the world, and you don't even know how many people you will affect just with your simple everyday behavior. And the various meanings of this card are, you're giving too much, become more assertive, don't do things out of guilt or obligation. So I feel like, yeah, this is disappearing for you. If you've been kind of this people pleaser, in the next days and weeks, maybe you will be presented with a situation, person, experience that will teach you that, or maybe just you will have a download from spirit, from meditation, or just an intrinsic pull. So that's really cool. And I also feel called to read the Emergence card. Okay, so it says, emergence can be described as the process of coming into being, the arising of something that wasn't there before. When referring to personal development and growth, the emergence of a grander expression of ourselves is often a result of extensive inner work and deep release. In order for real personal growth to happen, we have to be willing to let go of existing belief systems, frameworks, and labels that define and limit us. Recognizing potential can take us on an exciting inner journey of discovery and integration. From this place of openness and discernment, we can truly unfold and emerge as a new human being. This deep and rich blue at the core of this activation represents the drive for clear expression. Clear expression, huh? The purple signifies the insights that come directly from our connection to Source and that are now available to be expressed. And the yellows and oranges indicate the creativity and power with which we can do so. Try this. Take a breath and close your eyes for a moment. What was your "when I grow up I want to be" declaration? Did you realize this childhood dream? What other aspects of yourself would you like to give birth to? Are there any new aspects emerging that you have never expressed before? Keep a journal so you're aware of your growth. So honestly, pile number 5, I feel like the wish is also very much related to your personality and your spiritual and personal growth, like your development as a human being. And I feel like as an individual and both as a part of society, as a part of the bigger whole. And it's interesting that the emergence card, I put it next to the magician. And the magician also says that you can not only have everything, but you can be everything. So for some of you, if your wish was, I want to change this about my behavior, then I feel like Spirit is saying that you're on the correct path and you are this shapeshifter. You are right now in this transition and you are changing like a flower, you know? I feel like you're really blooming in this period. I really recommend to you, if you want to change anything about your personality, to just use the law of assumption. I feel like it's the greatest to change your own identity. So what I mean by that, let's say, I think I will give you the very simple example from James Clear from the book Atomic Habits, because it's been the New York best-selling book for a long time, so many people know it. And James Clear gave an example of a person who wants to give up smoking. And when someone asks them for a cigarette or if they want to smoke, person A will reply, "No, I'm trying not to smoke," while person B says, "No, I'm not a smoker anymore." And this is why person B, who said that they are not a smoker, has more chances to actually give up smoking. So remember, this is only an example. This doesn't mean you smoke. But if you want to change anything about your personality, let's say you want to be more giving and sharing to others when it comes to your abundance, then you can use affirmations and just say, "I love to share. I love to give to others. I have no problem sharing." I'm so sorry. "I have no problem sharing whatsoever." And stuff like that. I hope that was clear. So yeah, pile number 5. Honestly, I'm gonna wrap up the reading here. I think it was more of a wish being fulfilled about you and your mental, psychological, and spiritual growth. So if you feel called to learn if any material things are also coming your way, then feel free to watch any other piles. And I am very thankful for your time and dedication. Always stay true to who you are, and maybe we'll see each other again, who knows. So until next time, and bye. Hi, hello, pile number 6, and welcome to your pile. This is for all of you that chose the green fluorite crystal that I'm going to leave here so that we know in which one we are. And let's take a look at your cards. What wish is getting fulfilled for you? So, at the I want to say at the bottom of the deck, at the very center we have the Sun. Then we have the Ten of Wands. Beautiful. Oh, beautiful. And Page of Pentacles. Wow. Okay, so what I want to say first, you got the Page of Pentacles, and pages are usually children in the tarot. And in the original Rider-Waite-Smith deck, we see in the Sun card, there's a naked child. So I'm definitely feeling for you, pile number 6. You are getting rejuvenated with this childlike energy. You will want to play. You will have even more time to play, to dedicate to things that bring you joy. The card at the center is the Sun. So if you've been having in your head wishes like, I want my suffering to be over. I want my responsibilities to be over. I finally want to have a vacation or some time off, or I just want to feel good in my skin again, then this is the wish that is getting fulfilled. And why I said that I am happy with the Ten of Wands, usually it's a pretty, we could say, negative card, but in this reading, in what wish is getting fulfilled for you, it means that you will not have to take on so many burdens anymore. You will either get helped or like the period of your responsibilities will be over, or you will realize that you don't want to take any more on your shoulders. So the scenario can be different, but the wish is really the difficult things. They are moving and stepping away for you to finally feel happy and good and joyful again. And also with the Page of Pentacles, I feel like thanks to this renewed sense of joy, you will find more ways to bring about abundance and money, because the Page of Pentacles is all about new ideas on how to expand your business or your career. It can talk also about manifestation, this card. So I feel like, the higher your vibrational state and the better you feel, the more joyful you are, the faster and the better you manifest. So wow, that's amazing. And is there something more that I want to comment on? I feel like we can take a look at your oracle cards and try to connect all the messages. So we have for you Don Juan. Light attribute spotlights your positive, seductive qualities. Nice. And I will also look at the shadow attribute only to have a fuller picture. But remember, it doesn't mean that you're manifesting the shadow attribute, okay? So it says using the power of romantic attraction for private agendas. Okay, so... Some of you may be meeting this Don Juan and someone who is very seductive, and so I feel like it's not really related to the tarot cards, but if you've just been wishing to have a partner or a romantic interest, I feel like this is coming your way. Or if you wanted to have a, let's say, sexual partner, this may also be coming. And this is interesting because the exact same thing came up in another reading. So if you're coming from that reading or you're watching both of them, then you can leave me a sun emoji in the comment so that I don't know you watched both of them. But the other one that I have for you is beggar. Light attributes confronts empowerment at the level of physical survival, awakens the spiritual authority of humility, compassion, and self-esteem. And the shadow attribute is dependence on others to the exclusion of effort. How is that a wish, Spirit? I'm having a harder time interpreting this card, honestly. Okay, so I took just a 2-minute break to think about this card and also look at the book, but the book has literally almost the same messages as are depicted on the card, so it didn't help very much. I have a harder time interpreting the beggar card, but Spirit is asking me to connect it to the Ten of Wands, even though I didn't put them next to each other. But I feel like maybe some of you feel that if you delegate or ask for help with the responsibilities in order to have more free time to be happy, it means that you are begging or that you are lowering yourself somehow. And Spirit is saying just pile number 6, that's bull. You know what? That's just BS. Not true. But I see from the book that it may mean that you will have more belief in your own abilities. I am also being called to tell you that if you ever encounter beggars like on the street and they ask you for money, so if you're drawn to my videos, you're probably an empath, a highly sensitive, or a light worker. And we usually tend to have a more harder time saying no. And we feel very obliged to give to others. So I'm also feeling like you will not, and of course it's only for some of you, you will not feel compelled to give all the time from your own energy. It's like you will have more of your own energy for yourself, and this is why you will be radiating like the sun. But I am so sorry, pile number 6. I have no idea how that is a wish fulfilled for you. Let's take a look honestly at some more cards. So we have Solace, bodies of water. Spend time near water such as a lake, river, or the ocean to recharge your batteries. So if it's about a wish, I feel like some of you may be going on vacation if you've been wishing to go by the sea, ocean, or any body of water to recharge. And yeah, I was even mentioning some vacation with the sun. Then this is the wish that is being fulfilled for you. Some more free time to just enjoy yourself. And then we have Magic. Wow, such a beautiful card. I've never seen this one. It says, the frequency of magic supports our intrinsic ability to grow and expand beyond this moment, to move toward possibilities and expressions that are as grand and profound as we can imagine. All that is required is our belief in their manifestation. Wow. So if this card is to also express a wish fulfilled, I feel like you will be noticing more magic in your life, and maybe you've even asked to see more magic, like as a proof. It's like you believe in the spirituality, but sometimes you ask spirit, okay, give me a proof. So definitely something of that sort is coming. And maybe you actually want to ask spirit for something, like set an intention. I want you to give me this kind of a sign, and this will happen for you. But I feel like this magic also means that your manifestation abilities will be heightened in the next days and weeks. Especially, yeah, considering that we have the Page of Pentacles. And because we have the Magic and Don Juan, for those of you that were looking for love, also sensing that it's a magical partner possibly that's on their way to you, and that it will be a profound, yeah, even this card uses the word profound, a profound relationship. So I don't know, and I can't promise you if it's like, the lifelong relationship, but there is definitely something, if you were hoping for a person, obviously, and you will be meeting them, there will be maybe karmic lessons that you need to learn from each other, or just together grow as people. And yeah, maybe if you choose to go on vacation, this is where you will meet your Don Juan, who knows. And also, maybe for some of you, you've been attracting in the past some beggars, like, people, partners, both male and female, of course, who take your time, who make you feel like you have all these responsibilities, like you have to take care of them. Maybe they felt a bit childish, and I feel like Spirit wants to bless you finally with someone who's mature and who's ready to give their love to you, but also to accept your profound love, if that makes sense. So I feel like this is the wish that is getting fulfilled for you, pile number 6. And if you want to know about any more wishes, if you felt like this was a bit too little, then remember to take a look at other piles so we may see each other there. And if not, remember to always stay true to who you are. Thank you so very much for your time and dedication here. And yeah, maybe we'll see each other again. Who knows? So until next time, and bye. Hi, hello, pile number 7, and welcome to your pile. This is for all of you that chose the Botswana agate crystal. And I'm going to leave it here so that we know in which one we are. And let's take a look at all of the cards. What wish is getting fulfilled for you? So exciting. So we have Ace of Wands. Very beautiful energy to start with. Then we have Ace of Cups. Oh my, 2 aces. And the Magician. Okay, so I don't know if you've watched any of the previous piles or you're going to, but I feel like it's the 3rd or 4th time that we see the Magician, which is so weird considering that, there are 80 cards in the deck and it's just coming out and coming out. So I feel like even for the collective, so many wishes are being granted right now. And I need to tell you a vague message, pile number 7, but and I just saw 111 at the camera clock, which here we have 1. I just saw 111, and the ace also corresponds to number 1, to a new beginning. So this is why the message I will give you as the very first one will be kind of vague, but you really can manifest any of your wishes right now. And of course, I know some of them take a longer time, but I feel like you can start the energetic work right now, because the magician literally means you can have it all. You can have it all. And I know it sounds like a bit of sugarcoating, but I did not take this card on purpose for the third or fourth time. It fell out. So yeah, with the Ace of Wands and Ace of Cups, oh my god, and the one here, so many new beginnings for you, pile number 7. If you've been wishing for a new beginning in anything, career, love, house, the country that you live in, the friends that you have, your studies, personal development, literally, you want to start anew in any area, Spirit is saying that this is coming because you literally have 3 cards with number 1. Okay, so this new beginning, wow, so many new ideas are coming your way. If you want to manifest anything, I wanted to say related to like career mostly, but even love or any other area, you will have so much inspiration, so many great ideas on how to make that thing happen and what to do, what steps to take, what brand name to choose, what colors to choose, how to paint a certain thing, how to speak to be understood. Just incredible. Your mind will be bursting with ideas. And with the Ace of Cups, it's like, I feel like you will be surrounded either by people who give you loving energy, or you will give that loving energy to yourself. Your cup will be overflowing, not only with emotions of love, but with anything. And the Ace of Cups for some of you may indicate a partner that's coming. So if you have been wishing to find love, this is one of the greatest cards to represent that. So it may mean that you're either manifesting a partner, that you are stepping into a new stage with your current partner. It can also mean marriage or even children for some of you. So of course, fit the message to your situation. But with the Ace of Wands next to it, I feel like this relationship, whether new or established right now as you're watching, will be just blooming so much. And for those of you that do not look for love and you are good with being single and being this number 1 and focusing on yourself right now, it means that you will be blooming internally. The image that I'm getting in my mind is literally you will have beautiful hair, beautiful skin. The way you dress, you will seem just clean and purified and shimmering and glowy. Wow. I am speechless and so surprised, but so happy for you. It's wow. Okay, let's take a look at some oracle cards so we have more in-depth messages. So the first one is Child Eternal, and I will read both the light attribute and shadow attribute, but I'm only doing this to have a more of a fuller picture. It does not mean, I repeat, it does not mean that you're manifesting the shadow attribute. So it says determination to remain young in body, mind, and spirit, ability to see things with fresh eyes. Ooh, okay, so I know this new beginning, what it may be talking about. It literally may be the message that you'll be seeing things with a new perspective. These will be the new ideas. So on how to expand your brand, or what new path to go on, what new studies to start, what new personality type to develop in yourself. I feel like you will be experimenting a lot in the next days and weeks, which is great because that may be part of your divine purpose on how to find yourself and to find your calling. And determination to remain young in body. I feel like you will just feel rejuvenated. So if you've been wishing for, I want to feel more at peace and more joyful, that's also happening. And the shadow attribute says inability to grow up and be responsible, extreme dependency on others for physical security. So I'm also feeling that with these new beginnings, you will have this renewed sense of taking on responsibility. Like, it will not scare you. You will just be like, let's go fully at it. And the next card that I have for you is Mystic. It says revels, I think, an intimate union with the divine, or delusion and rapport with the divine. Okay. So 111 that I saw for you on the camera clock is an angel number. And for those of you that wanted to deepen your spiritual connection, that was like your wish, you've been like, oh man, I really wish I was more connected to my spirit guides, my angels, or the universe, or I want to feel more spiritual, then this is coming for you. Great. Further cards are, this is a goddess card, and it means what goddess is offering you her energy to fulfill your wish, but also she gives us the area of what wish is being fulfilled. I think you would pronounce her Una. I'm not sure. It says easy does it. There is no need to hurry or force things to happen. Everything is occurring in perfect timing. Wow. So I feel like, number one, that you've been receiving so much of, it's maybe a number that you're seeing constantly, like a sign for you. You have been seeing it up until this point, or you will start to see it after watching this video. But number one is present with, like, in everything. You have number 2 and number 3 and 4, but all of them have number 1 in it. So it's like omnipresent. And this is why I feel like, because it's omnipresent, it's easy to spot it. And what I am getting with, where I am getting with that is that I feel like the next days and weeks for you will also just be easy to slide through, because you will be embodying the energy of a number that is present within every single thing. Yeah, I don't know if that made sense, honestly, but this is what you're getting, some easiness, easy slide. And then we have for you divine masculine. The frequency of divine masculine supports our strong, focused, and active side, allowing it to express itself while helping us to bring our dreams and ideas into form with kindness and wisdom. Okay, so there are definitely ideas, like I said, coming your way, and also the potential to collapse them into the physical 3D reality. And with the divine masculine, I feel like there will be just much strength and force coming your way to put these ideas into action. So you're getting a lot of motivation, a lot of sense of drive, of how to proceed and where to go, what to do next. Yeah, I feel pile number 7, you will just be so fierce and you will want to keep on going and doing. There is much energy and this excitement also coming your way. And also there might be a masculine partner coming your way, because we have the union here, we have the Ace of Cups, and here we have divine masculine. Now, if you're looking for a female partner, I feel it could also happen, but there's a very just strong emphasis on a masculine partner. It can also be a female with more of a masculine energy to them. So I feel like you will know pile number 7. So yeah. And now I saw 1111 at the camera clock, which is just blowing my mind. I have no words. So I'm going to wrap up the reading here. If you feel like getting any more wishes fulfilled, any more messages, then remember that you can watch any other piles. And yeah, thank you very much for your time and dedication here, that you spend your very precious time with me. Always stay true to who you are, pile number 7, and maybe we'll see each other again, who knows. So until next time, and bye. Hi, hello pile number 8 and welcome to your pile. This is for all of you that chose the 2 pieces of carnelian, and I will leave the crystals here so that we know in which one we are. And let's take a look at the cards. What wish is getting fulfilled for you? Very exciting. So, at the very center we have the star. Beautiful. Then we have 2 of swords. Okay. And 9 of cups. Wow. So 9 of cups is the ultimate card of wish granted and wish fulfilled. So I feel like it's only a confirmation that this wish or even a wish, I feel like Spirit wants me to tell you that not only the one that I will mention to you, but any wish that you had in mind while clicking on pile number 8 is getting fulfilled soon, or you're stepping on the way that will bring you to its fulfillment in the longer run, okay? So with the star and 2 of swords, I feel like you might be presented with having to make a decision, or it already happened to you and you're really not maybe sure, or you used to not be so sure about which path to take and where to go, which option to choose. And maybe you have been having thoughts in your mind like, oh, I wish I knew which one is the correct one. I wish the choice would be easier. And Spirit is saying that since you've got the star card, you will be able to choose the option that is best in alignment with you and the one that feels authentic, it feels true. The star talks about your higher purpose, about your destiny, about your most divine expression. So I'm also feeling for you, pile number 8, that your mind will be more aligned with your destiny. Your mind will be more aligned with your heart also. And because you chose the carnelian, which for me represents the root chakra, I feel like your mind and thoughts will be more rooted. So if you also have been wishing for more mental clarity, for less ambiguity in your own mind, for it to go less often against you, to be more in control with how do I say that? More in control with your thoughts, then this is coming your way. And definitely emotional fulfillment. So the 9 of cups, yes, it is the card of the wish granted, but it's also you, how do I say that? You being happy at the progress you made, and this progress making you emotionally fulfilled. You see all that you've done and you find the happiness, not necessarily even from the gain that it's giving you, but just from the sole fact that you did it. So yeah, more mental clarity, stepping into your divine purpose and destiny, and emotional fulfillment. These are the 3, I feel like, main wishes. It may be one wish, but just with different areas of it highlighted, if that makes sense. But if you have been wanting to discover what your path is, why you reincarnated on this planet, why are you here, what is your mission, what are you here to bring to humanity, how are you here to serve, and so on and so forth, then with the star, within the next days and weeks, you'll be discovering your path, which is I can't even express how beautiful it is to feel like you're it's important to go with the flow and let life carry you on the wave and not go against the current, but it's also important not to mindlessly follow everyone and everything and have your own path forged. So I feel like for any of you that have been feeling like waves have been carrying you and you don't know where, and you feel like a bit blindfolded, like this person here in the 2 of swords, Spirit is saying that it's changing for you. And if you have been on the path and you feel like it's authentic and it's the highest expression of you, then it is only a confirmation that it is so. So let's now take a look at further cards. And we have for you dilettante, and I will read you both the light attributes and the shadow attributes, but I want you to remember that you're not manifesting the shadow attribute. I am only reading it to give to understand more fully the card. So it says, delights in the arts without having to be a professional, alerts you to the danger of becoming superficial in your pursuits. Pretension to much deeper knowledge than you actually possess. Okay, so with the superficiality in your pursuits, maybe this is something that you have been kind of scared about. I'm getting in my mind the imposter syndrome. If you've been having that syndrome and thinking that you're not good enough at something, Spirit is coming with the star to tell you that your wish granted is first of all, you're good at it and this will go well. And I feel like because of the dilettante, it may be connected to arts. So any artistic expression that you want to give birth to and create within the next days and weeks is in alignment with you, pile number 8. So be sure not to miss that and please do it. The next one that we have for you is Child Divine. Innocence, purity, and redemption suggests a special connection with the divine. Wow, beautiful. An inability to defend oneself against negative forces. So, from this, I'm also getting just connecting to your most authentic path and your highest purpose. And if you've also been wishing to deepen your connection to the divine, if you've been having thoughts like, oh, I really wish I could be more spiritual, I could meditate more, I could deepen my spiritual journey, or I want to be more connected to my guides, angels, and stuff like that, then the wish is granted for you, pile number 8, and this is coming within the next days and weeks. The next card that I have for you is Butterfly Maiden, Transformation. You are experiencing enormous change right now, which brings great blessings. Beautiful. And this change is definitely for the better since we have the star in the middle. But you know what? These goddess cards are really well explained in the booklet that came with this deck. So I'm going to read you the messages because I feel like this card, it wants to tell you something, pile number 8. So the message is, as you go through this period of change, it's natural for you to wonder if your future is safe. I am here to assure you that you are part of nature's cycles of birth, death, and rebirth. To bring in your desired newness, you must first allow old parts of your life to fall away. These changes are to be celebrated, not feared. Give thanks for this shedding of the old. Embrace all of the lessons it brought, and then let it go. Be giddy, I don't know that word, with excitement at the newness of the gifts that are now being bestowed upon you, and let their magic surprise and delight you. Various meanings of this card. Don't be concerned about endings, as they are bringing in the new for you. Your prayers have been answered with this change. Let go of the old. Don't worry about these changes, they are truly for the best. So that is beautiful, and especially I love the message about your prayers being listened to and granted. So it means that this is why we have the 9 of Cups. I feel like it's something that you really have been wishing for, and it is being granted. I know that the video is what wish is being fulfilled, so it's obvious that it's being granted, but this 9 of Cups is like even more like emphasizing, and I'm very sorry for screaming into the microphone. So yeah, also if you have been wishing for a change, because the 2 of Swords, sometimes it represents a stalemate, that you are in between two things. As you can see in this card, it's like in between a sea and land. I will actually show it more up close. So she's in between land and sea. In between like water and mountains. In between here we can see light with the clouds and darkness of the moon. She's in between 2 swords. So This is also a transitional period, and if you are right now in this transitional phase, then Spirit wants to tell you that you are moving into greatest alignment. I already said that and I'm repeating myself, but really, pile number 8, don't worry and stress, because this new period, whether big or small, it may be new as in sense of that you're moving or you're changing career or just your paths, your partners, but it may also be very small. You're just making some tweaks and changes here and there in your life, and they are for the best. So I am very happy for you about that. And the last card that I have for you is healing. The frequency of healing supports our intrinsic ability to restore our health and wholeness by consciously using the information that comes to us through our senses and harmonizing everything accordingly. So also, if your wish was to get healthier, whether mentally, psychologically, or physically, Spirit is saying that you are getting your health restored. And if you've been in a difficult condition, maybe some of you even experienced, breaking a bone or having to go to the hospital and make many tests and, take care of your health. Spirit is saying that in the next periods, your health is getting back to normal or is getting better. And if you've been, one of the lucky and there have been no problems with your health, then this is just a reassurance that whatever you'll be doing, you'll be protected. And, there's no need to worry about anything happening to you or your physical body, your beautiful vessel, because health will be following you into this journey. So I think this is all I have for my beautiful pile number 8. If you want to know any more messages and what other wishes may be being granted to you right now, then feel free to watch any other of the piles. And I now thank you very much for your time and presence. You chose to spend your precious minutes here on Earth with me listening, and I hope that gave you some value. So maybe we'll see each other again, whether that's in another pile or another video, who knows. So until next time, pile number 8, and bye.